Okay. Um. So we got the Peach, and we got the Luigi. So first, we should probably just establish what each character is looking for and which general positions we're like looking to occupy, right? So let's start at 0 for each character. Like when the Luigi is at 0, we know D-Smash obviously good. Grab is okay, but like you can't really get much off of it at 0. You can do like up throw and then shield and then try to grab them again or stuff like that. So it's like kind of scary.
I feel
FC.
like I never get down smash. Sorry.
You never hit down smashes on Luigi?
Like, yeah, his shield's so good. I mean, I don't know if it's
Yeah.
good, but it never pokes. I guess I don't really know how to hit it.
I feel like FC aerial in it, like you could do bear down smash right, and it'll work sometimes, or like, I feel like the down smashes, it's definitely hard to find down smashes, so we can try. I'm just gonna list out all the options and where you can try to find situations. No, you're good. That's a good point though. FC aerial down smash. Yeah, there's a lot of. It's definitely tricky at 0. Random stray aerial, right? And then just like, what do you feel safe doing with a turnip at 0? Just like toss it, maybe like.
Toss it, yeah.
Okay, just turnip.
Because I'm like, if Luigi grabs it, I don't really care because like, he can't fair me. Like, I'm not really scared of like. I don't know. I'm fine throwing turnips. I just feel like I get so predictable with my plugs. Like I'm floating there, like, looking for a fair, obviously, and then I'm like, oh fuck, I want a turnip, and then Luigi sees that and just like wave dash forwards.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay. Does this sound like what you would be looking for at 0 in general?
I think grab is probably good. I don't think I look for it just because I just feel like I can never catch.
Yeah.
I feel like I honestly feel like a lot of the time I'm only allowed to fair.
Okay.
I'm so scared to like follow up anything.
Yeah.
If I get touched, I feel like I'm gonna explode.
Okay.
And my DI against Luigi's probably pretty bad too. But that's something. Sorry, my thoughts are kind of.
No. This is perfect. We're just trying to find the missing pieces, basically. So this is how we do it.
Like I don't. It feels like I know she doesn't, but like the best way I can describe it is like I feel like I lose the matchup just because I'm so poor at it.
I mean, that's like
my
okay,
Peach.
yeah, for
Peach
sure.
but my Peach.
I've definitely. I mean, I feel like that's kind of how it feels for a while as Peach. The biggest thing, I don't know. I feel like beating Dare and Fair the biggest thing for like Peach, but that make it feel hard. But we'll get there. So we're at mid %. Like, you have pretty much. It's pretty much similar stuff, but you have like, you know, turnip aerial is more reasonable. You have like aerial strings. You have upper juggle, dash attack, catching them falling, aerial dash attack. I'm trying to think of what else you could look for besides just random aerials. Dare on their CC.
Yeah, I like Dare in this matchup a lot. I like down tilt at mid % a lot too.
Yeah, down tilt's really good.
Because you can get down tilt up air, or something.
Yeah. And then at high %, it's pretty similar, right? Like, what are your kill options? Random nair, fair. Turn up aerial. F-throw. Edge guard. So then we can focus on edge guard stuff later. So then, I feel like this is like, generally the stuff you're looking for in neutral, right? Throughout the match. You have like double jump cancel, so like all around mid % is when like your double jump cancel aerial mix-ups and your float mix-ups start to feel more comfortable because like you just have more range and freedom to do stuff. So Luigi, I think the big thing with Luigi in this matchup is that he has like access to like easier options that he can just throw out like safely. So his when Peach is at 0, Luigi has down air, which is fucking like insane compared to like every other character. His down air is so big and you have to beat it in a very specific way as Peach. And I feel like a lot of Peaches, especially like Peaches that aren't comfortable with the matchup, will just lose specifically to Dare. Because you can toss Dare out when they're on the ground, and like, unless you space your dash attack perfectly, you're not gonna out prioritize it. So like, you really need to be like waiting for it and whiff punishing it. And I feel like Peaches will like, wait for it and like nair me, or like turnip nair, or like get under an up air me and stuff like that, or forward air. But like, knowing that the Luigi is just going to be looking for this is really important. You have raw grab, we have jab grab, we have bear into turnaround down smash. And you can do like double bear too with Luigi, so like short hop, double bear, turnaround down smash. And then there's like a really solid mix up here for Luigi, similar to like your float cancel aerials, where you can do like bear grab too. What else, Dev?
What?
I just typed Dev instead of Fireball by accident. I guess, so I like doing like fair and up air to just like poke when the Peach is floating. So forward air is really scary to use as Luigi sometimes, but I know it's obviously really scary with Peach, but like, he has to commit really hard to do the short hop forward air, and it's like you're only using it when that Peach is in the exact spot. But if you can get close enough to make them throw out fair, it like feels pretty bad as Luigi. You can like respond with your own forward air, you could like land and dash attack me. I feel like that's pretty good a lot of the time. Or just like try to grab my landing, because like I have to land or else it's like really tricky for me. Like if I'm jumping away after that, you just like have space and I'm forced to retreat. So yeah, I feel like these are all the decent options at that percent. Then higher percent, like mid percent, we have access to like poking with random aerials into combo. Grab again. F tilt poke. And then like nair in particular, being able to nair and bear like more freely is really important, and up air. So like any of my aerials, like any Luigi aerials, get way more threatening at mid percent, and they can just all like lead to kill. And then high percent is just like you have up V out of shield, you throw nair or fair dare, edgeborn, and then yeah, pretty much like. Okay, so then I forgot about down smashes are right at this percent, but you're not really looking at it at 0. And then D smash is good here. And then smash attacks are good here. So then you, like, Luigi will use down smash and up smash especially to kill. Just fishing for, like, jab down smash is really good when the Peach is at kill percent. Same with, like, full hop nair and, like, float through nair. So I feel like this is, like, a decent established... Did I miss any options that you feel like you interact with or miss out on or are, like, scared of interacting with? Either of y'all?
Nope.
Okay. So, go ahead.
Down tilt at 0 sometimes.
Oh, true.
You can like down tilt, and then they might just auto get up attack, and you can like float immediately and then fair it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. So now that we established what is good at certain percents, we kind of want to establish the positions that we're gonna be like in as each character. So I'm gonna boot up a game. I wish we had a fourth person so we could do teams.
I'll go in.
Can you connect us? Yes, thank you.
Yeah. I'll connect only if you look at the thing I put in Lily text.
Okay, I'm looking. Whoa. Nice.
So cute.
Aw, that's
This is
amazing.
crazy. It's in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
What's the code?
Wolf.
That's the classic. It's so badass. I fucking love Wolf. Picture of a badass Wolf.
What's the code?
WOLF.
Is it a reference to the animal?
True.
What's that?
Just a little wolfy.
This.
Dev.
What? Hold on.
Oh, Dep, do you still have the little star background I made for you for Waddlelingus?
Yeah.
Send it to me!
Okay.
Whenever you're free. Whenever you're done with this thing.
W.
Yes,
Let's go.
perfect.
It's like that gif of those two, like, emo girls dancing.
My thing isn't capturing. Whatever. Just do this. Okay.
Let me guess. Streamlabs.
Streamlabs is trash. That is correct. Why won't it look at this thingy? Okay. So we're gonna start with just each like. I have this thing pulled up. I'm just gonna post it in Lily text so y'all can refer to it as well. So you can just go one option at a time, and we each pick an option that we might go for at each %, and then try to see how they interact, right? So like as Luigi, right, I'm gonna be doing a lot of down airs at 0. And the goal with this down air, right, is to zone in front of me, and like this is my range where I'm like threatening, right? And for you to beat this as Peach is pretty hard in a lot of positions. So a lot of the time you just have to try to catch me repositioning. Because like afterwards, if you can't punish right in front of me, I'm either gonna be down smashing or
like,
grabbing.
I feel like that's my Achilles heel. Sorry to interrupt you. But
No, go ahead. That's important.
Luigi's like in my face, and I'm like, okay, I finally close his face against Luigi, and then I try and do it, and then I just get hit by like down smash or nair.
Yeah.
Or up tilt, and then I just like die.
Yeah. Sorry, don't feel bad for interrupting, because I like want y'all to. I'm just gonna be talking, and I need y'all's input, whatever, so it's good. So yeah, like, it's kind of similar to Ganon. I mean, I feel like that's why Turnip is so good in this matchup, in general, is just like, being able to get right in front of me, and then like, throw it on my landing, yeah. Or just like, have range in front of me. Because then otherwise I'm gonna have to like, grab it. And like when you have that turnip right there, like that where you did that double jump, that was actually so threatening because I'm like so scared you're just gonna throw it right in front of me.
Yeah,
oh really? Oh, okay. regardless, that like Trent had turnip right, and then I'm like. Ostensibly, the Peach is just in the corner throwing a lot of turnips a lot of the time at the beginning of the matchup at 0. So like. If I am trying to just take pressure with down air, like take space with down air, and then you like instead of throwing the turnip, just like double jump and like land in front of me and then throw the turnip, or like double jump backwards and then turnip, I'm just like in lag, scared, like have to throw something out. Besides that, so like the down smash and stuff like that, like if it's at 0. And you whiff punish my, or like not whiff punish, you outspace my down air, you can still CC down smash, like my down smash if you're at 0%, you know? So like, that can be good if you can just like run in or expect that if you want to try to play the 50-50.
A thing I noticed is like when Luigi tries to down B, like a lot of people just say float, but like I feel like if I'm sitting here floating, a lot of time Luigi just gets away, and it's like Luigi will just zip over here,
Yeah.
and I'm still like floating right.
I normally just block it as Peach. Because if you shield it, you can just like, yeah, you could either do that. I can't, like, basically, I can't switch between, momentum between down B directions more than, like, twice. You know, I can move one way and then I can go the other. I can't, like, go left, right, left. So, like, if you block as I down B at you, I have to, like, commit either one way or the other. I have to, like, choose a direction, and you can normally either, like, wave dash out of shield or, like, literally just drop shield and dash attack. That's, like, what I do most of the time. And, like, you're trying to play at a far enough distance that you can just react to the down B. And, the important part is understanding when Luigi's are gonna go for it. I feel like most of the time that, Luigi's do want to go for it is either just, like, falling or, out of hit stun. Like, if you just nair me or something like that, there's just, like, so many random situations where, like, you know how Peach will, like, float out of hit stun? It's, like, the same thing, where I'll just, like, down B out of hit stun, and that's really good. I think we should try to establish as many ways to, like, beat down air as possible as Peach, first of all. So, like, if I'm just doing this, and, like, just throwing out aerials right in front of you, this is the other Peach, what are you gonna do?
I'm helping.
So I feel like doing turnip and then really quick aerial is really good, right? But it's like hard to get in my space. So like floating higher than short hop fair can be really good, right? Because like if I'm trying to fair you and I can't, it's really frustrating. And if we trade, like, it's decent for. I don't think it's. I think it's a net neutral, honestly. If we just trade fairs, like sometimes it can be good for you. So like I think the biggest thing is just like making me feel threatened and getting comfortable with like how far I can go forward. Because like if you're floating above forward air range, then I like feel threatened. I have to like jump, like full hop and stuff like that. And then you can maybe like try to get on the ground or like doing stuff like that. I think like the double jump burst movement is what like will cement like the comfort to like beat my aerials, you know what I mean? Like just being able to like space right outside, because the lack of aerial drift is really what you have to be punishing. So then Dev, on your side, right?
Mm-hmm.
At 0, downer I feel like is our strongest option, right? We can also be trying, so we're trying to, I feel like, set up this game plan where we make the Peach feel like if we have center stage, or we're like forcing them to threaten this giant downer, right? And they can't come in. It feels to them like they would have to go high to get through this, or just like beat the timing of your downer. So what you want to do is make it as hard as possible for them to beat the timing of this downer. And like the ways they could do that, like we were talking about, is like turn up. It could be like dash attack, maybe even to like cover the whiff punish. But as long as you're like at this distance that I'm staying out of from B, like Peach can't really do much. She's like struggles so hard to get in there. So then she's gonna be inclined to start pulling turnips. And then you would want to like, we want to like try to punish the turnip pull or try to punish turnip toss, which, we could F tilt, we can catch the turnip, we can like try to full hop above. And then like there's the full hop baits, and it's really important to use like Luigi's really strong coming down with down air, even though like everyone talks about how bad his drift is and stuff like that. Like being able to come down either forward or back with down air is huge. Like it makes a huge difference, especially in this matchup.
Quick question.
Yeah, what's up?
What stages do you like?
It's kind of weird. It really depends on what the Peach wants to do. I feel like they're all really weird. I feel like traditionally Yoshi's and Pokemon are good for Luigi. Luigi really wants to hold center, and like it's good for him to poke. Can y'all restart? It's really good. I'm gonna go back to let's go Battlefield. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Holy shit. So like
We need to be ready for those mines.
So like, Pokemon is really good because Luigi likes to hold space on the ground by like moving forward and wave dashing back a lot, because this allows him to, you know, put out forward air and down air at whatever spacing he wants. And it's like he needs to like move forward and move backwards a lot to like be able to position, because if you're just throwing out these moves like right in front, you can like dash attack really easily, right?
I think you saying Luigi's kind of like Ganon makes a lot of sense, because I feel really comfortable against Ganon.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm just like the fact that I'm just doing like repeated frame traps, right? Like, you think I can come in, these moves are really huge, so you're like trying to punish after, and then I just do like an aerial. It's like similar to Peach too, right? Where like you have to punish between their movement, you know? Like, you can't, it's really hard to contest them when they have the spot. You have to like try to catch them repositioning. So like, Yoshi's is good because Luigi also has a good time like running down Peach. If the Peach is just trying to run away and like float in the corners, he can like dare here, and then Peach is pressured to like, most of the time Peaches aren't gonna try to like directly punish the Luigi. They normally just try to float, go to the platform. And I think Luigi is really, really good at pressuring right here on the side platforms with like upper and forward air. So Peach has to like feel worried and like float really high and stuff like that. I think floating really high and down airing is really good at like a lot of percents with Peach, because like I really just want to jump up and hit you, and it'll beat forward air. Like, I have to up air to hit you really high up if you like try to float in the corner, if I'm like trying to edge guard or whatever, or you're trying to escape the
I
corner.
recommend like this height, like if you just like I want to reset, I'm uncomfortable. Like, do I just full hop?
Yeah, I mean, so then I'm gonna be able to up air you, and you like need to like either try to like bait it out or like beat it with like maybe down air. But I think most of the time up air is just gonna win there. So like, it's up to you to like not be in that space and just like be right outside the range. I was more talking about like if you're like retreating way up here, the float, like you can do like float where I literally can't hit you, yeah. And then like I have to like up air and whiff punish, and that's really good. But yeah, so like I feel like the floats, I don't know, it can be pretty oppressive sometime when the Peach is doing like the float outside of forward air, short of forward air range. But I feel like a lot of Luigis just aren't willing enough to do the up air. Yeah, so like if you can stay right outside of like upper range, it's really good with that, right? Because that's like my only options there are either fireball you or up air, or like try to jump over you and down air. And there's
I
like
make it look like Sid is the Kirby.
So those would be like the. Sorry, I need to drink some water. So that would like make it so that I only have like a few ways to contest you, and then I can like try to get behind you in there. So then I think like what ends up happening when you start getting comfortable in this mid range, putting out these backers and stuff like that. Yeah, backer is so huge at every percent. Just like, I think we talked about that last time, just like doing the backer in general. But like, so then the Luigi's gonna want to try to get behind you as much as possible if you're just doing random back air pressure. And then I can back air, I can up air behind you, and I can like nair behind you, and all of those things are really scary. So it's like, it's just like flow back and forth, like kind of like you're the Ganon in a sense too, because like we're both kind of tanks in a sense that like are very strong when we're holding our space, and then like are very weak when we're repositioning. So like, if I am able to be moving around you and I'm like trying to like do mix-ups behind you and stuff like that, then like you just have to be as aware as possible and like wait till the last second, you know, and like instead of forward airing at me, you like wait for me to get behind you and back air and stuff like that, and just like get comfortable with like when I'm trying to cross you up.
I mean, it feels pretty bad, but how do you feel about like just down smash on like wave dash in with Luigi? Because I feel like I can get it with ice climbers if like I read.
I think it can be good.
Dash in.
I think it can be good because I can't like. So what I'm gonna be trying to do is like just short hop down air you, right? Like that's pretty much my best way of beating with crouch beating crouch almost always is just like wave dash in, short hop down air. So like what you can do is try to react to this and then just like power shield it, you know, just like reaction shield it when I come in with the down air if you're like trying to crouch and like are reading me wave dashing in. So that's actually a good solution, I'd say. Cause like I'm definitely like when you're at 0, just spamming crouch. I'm definitely just trying to do this, and like you can either try to punish it or just like crouch or like shield. I think if you shield, you can definitely like fucking power shield down smash would be amazing. But like otherwise, just like shielding it and then like down smashing if I don't down air is really good. One sec, yeah. Whoops, sorry. It's also probably easier if you crouch.
Yeah, I get that. I'll try it out.
Yeah, I mean, that might just be too hard, but,
No, I think you can do it.
I'm sure you could eventually, but, like, for the, like, baseline, you know, like, might be tricky. But, still, just like that, just, like, I feel like double jump, I mean, if you can, and you're right outside my range, doing, like, a lowish flow and then, like away backwards and then like double jump canceling at me with a bear and stuff like that, like double jump cancel bear down smash can be really good, because just like if I'm wave dashing in like this and I eat your bear down smash, I feel super bad. And I think we were talking about doing like the bear into shield, right? If I do like if I try to CC down smash at 0 your back air, stuff like that. But yeah.
I feel like the only thing in my edge guards that I'm missing, or one of the only things, is like I'll be right here, and then Luigi like fireballs right here, and like I don't know like to throw out like a bear. I feel like I have to give Luigi ledge at that point.
When I'm recovering.
Yeah, like, and I'm not, like, I don't have enough distance to bear the fireball or whatever. Like Luigi's like right here.
Okay. Yeah. It can be really frustrating. You can Marth killer the fireball if you're over here, and that's really good. Whoops. Marth killing the fireball is really good. And then yeah, and then like you can do the float in air sometimes and just like hit it, or like I mean you could try to like hit the fireball and try to grab ledge. Normally a really good edge guard is to just be floating low and then like back air at me, and then if the back air doesn't hit, just grab ledge.
Oh, I'm going long.
Okay, so let me pull up these notes. Okay, so like Dev.
DK's so fun to combo.
DK is really fun to combo. How, like when you are fighting a Peach, where do you feel comfortable? Like what do you think is happening when everything's going right for you?
I'm not getting hit,
Okay.
and I'm hitting them.
How is that? How are you normally accomplishing that?
I'm just running around.
Okay.
And then, I feel like a lot of the time it's whether it's like depending on where and when they're floating, and like which one of us is acting accordingly to that.
Okay. So, from my perspective, if I, like, start a game versus a Peach, and just assume, like, they're not B-Bats, they're not just immediately, like, running in with turnip and air, right? So I'm probably going to, like, put out some back airs, you know, back airs safe at 0, and then you can mix up, you know, which way you're facing as Luigi, right? Because Bear is really safe at 0. And then, like, I'd try to like just look at the peach, and it's like if she's up there, you know. Oh, I wouldn't do that. I would normally just up her here. That up smash is kind of hype though. And if they're low, I would probably just down air, right? And then you can like look at if they're in the float spot, and you can forward air, and then you can like wave dash back and try to fair. And then if they run in, you can like down smash, and then like if I catch them on the ground, you know, I can like try to jab grab them. So like I feel like what normally if I'm beating Peach, it's like I'm have them in the corner as much as possible, poking at the platform safely, and they are like floating in positions where like they feel like they can't impede on my aerials. My aerials are just stuffing them over and over, and they can't like. It feels like I'm mostly prioritizing keeping them out more than anything else. And I feel like I lose versus Peach. Like, what's hard versus Peach and what feels bad versus Peach is when I don't feel safe throwing shit out because, like, I'm just getting baited right outside the range of the Peach, or, like, they know where I want to go between positions, so, like, I just get caught, like, trying to position, or they, are like just preventing me from coming in entirely with turnips. That's like the biggest one. I think that one is crazy, but it's like pretty hard to pull off, especially with like catching and stuff. And I think the biggest difference between fighting like Peaches that body me and Peaches that don't is that like VVATs and ADMJ will fucking kill me off stage so quickly because Luigi has like I mean, it's not that he doesn't have decent recovery mix-ups. It's just that there's almost always something that's obviously better than, like, everything else. So I think that's what's important. Okay. Do y'all have any random questions you want to go over, or do you want to watch a VOD? I was thinking watch a VOD, but, like...
Watch a VOD.
Okay. Dev, thoughts? Good?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Do y'all see this?
What? Oh, Jason.
It's the VOD, Dev. The game, it just popped up. I told you about this, right? It just always throws back to this random game of me playing J-Salt when my tag was different. It's like, I don't know why. There's just like in my Slippy data for some reason. And like when I disconnect, it'll just be this set that I lost to J-Salt. Just this random moment of it just reemerges. It happens to me all the
like,
time.
hey, remember when you lost this?
Yeah, rough. Fucking brutal.
You got some demons to overcome.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, before we get into...
Yeah.
I was wondering if you had any thoughts on, like, kind of that chaos we talked about, like, in tournament, like, I hit Luigi, and then Luigi clanks, or I hit Luigi's shield, and he goes, like, way too far, like, should I just be throwing out... Should I just be quicker? Like, should I just be throwing out float aerials quicker? Letting Luigi get stuff out?
So I think, yeah, I would say it's important, like, me eating, if I'm just trying to force my way in a scuffle, like, eating a bunch of float cancel aerials feels really bad. That's definitely one thing that'll happen. The shield situation, it's like, Luigi has, like, a bunch of really strong mix-ups out of disadvantage. So it's just, like, a matter of understanding like what he's gonna go for in a specific time, because like it's normally the same thing based on the position like a lot of the time, and I feel like so like up smash is decent in scuffles, right? Probably what's happening is you're just getting like hit with like long wave dash and aerial or down smash or like grab, like jab grab, jab down smash, up smash, stuff like that. Okay.
There, and I'm just like, I know I have to float, and then
okay.
Focus like, okay, I'm just gonna full hop air you.
Yeah. Let me find my set with bats.
Did you get beast
I got beast batted this time for sure. It was pretty close. Okay, let's just watch it one time first. This was fucking yesterday. Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
that turnip's really good.
Yeah, his edge guards are fucking insane.
His edge guards against Ganon are really, really good too.
Yeah. So this, he just double jump floated right outside, which was really good. Like, oh, that was nice.
Oh,
Did
that
I get the
dare was
resist? Yeah.
I usually back throw Luigi. I don't know why. I don't know where to throw Luigi, so I'm like, back throw feels like okay. At least I grab a turnip or something.
That's fine. I think F throw's fine. Up throw, try to shark with like upper is okay too. Like they're all just like mid. None of them are good. So it's like the only thing that's bad is doing down throw at 0 and then getting nared out. Like I think you just get hit before I can even Down throw, obviously if I don't DI high percent you can just fucking up smash me, which is decent, right? But like that's just like Luigi should not be DIing that way ever.
Those dares are really good.
Yeah, he could have just probably nared me there, but
Yeah.
But yeah, Dare Edgeguard definitely really good. He got me. He got me.
That happens to me every time. I'm just trying to edge guard Luigi.
Yeah, it's definitely really hard. His moves are just huge, right? It's just like Ganon, but like understanding like playing right outside his range and just whiff punching is really important. And like making it's hard for Luigi to mix up his timings, you know, because all his moves have so much startup that like the timings aren't going to be particularly weird. So here is really good. Like we can finish the VOD first, but this like pressure is doing because I'm trying to like it's hard for me to pressure this high easily. Like Peach on the ground is already so threatening that if you do a full hop or like double jump mix up, it like gets really hard for me to beat.
Is Dare on the ledge just fake?
As Peach, Dare on the ledge. No, you can do. I mean, I can smash DI and like get reversed by your hit, but like it's pretty hard for me to smash DI and get out.
Can you sweet spot?
Probably. I actually don't. I'm actually not sure. I don't want to say.
Because like Falcon can't sweet spot him. Because like
yeah. Does the hitbox hit below? I feel like I get hit by it every time. I'm gonna be honest. But like sometimes I can just like smash the eye down quick enough that I just grab ledge off the first hit. That's silly. Yeah, it's hard to not overextend there.
So did y'all start Dreamland?
Yes. We normally don't. This is my first time starting Dreamland. Last time we played, I got reverse 3-0'd, and he beat me on, or he took me to Yoshi's, and I took him to Dreamland, which is very silly, but it just felt right with how he plays.
Yeah, I was it kind of makes sense. You'd be that sort of feeling. Yeah, that's the B. That's actually the B.
Every Peach struggles with that. Hoborg farmed Wally like because of that for a while.
What?
Dash attacking Luigi's shield. Yeah. God, his edge guards are so good.
Do you want to hear my cat?
Yes. No.
He's got on face.
I was not expecting that. That was great.
I want to say something.
Okay. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. Take a little breather, y'all.
My brain is absorbing all the knowledge.
Okay, I'll be right.
Her name's Rue.
Aw.
Am I green peach?
Are you Green Peach?
Am I?
I think you're a white peach. Or Daisy.
I could see White Peach.
I don't like white peach.
Play
I could
Daisy.
see Green Peach. Not Daisy.
Come on, Dev Dog. Come on.
Daisy's icky.
Why is Daisy icky, huh?
She looks like she got this yucky spray tan that smells weird.
Ew.
Dog.
What? Am I wrong?
I think you're thinking of the character select portrait. The character select portrait for Daisy, not the greatest, but the
Yeah.
actual skin, it looks really good.
I don't know. It's not as good as all the other ones.
It is.
It's not.
Deems looking for Deems.
Who?
Can't study Deems.
Teams. I haven't played Dreams in so long. Okay. We study. So team. So Dev.
Team.
You spawn in on Dreamland versus a Peach.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I know what the Peach is doing. You're going down?
Yeah.
Okay, don't do that. I was wiping my hands off or something.
So sorry.
Peach pulling turnip, good. Just toss it. Maybe forward air here, that's fine. Treat to the flat. So this is tricky. Go ahead.
That's a turn of time.
Here.
So Fiction coined this term to me when I was like getting a lesson. Is like I have this problem where I work so hard to pull a turnip, even at the beginning where you don't work that hard, but you still have to you still give Luigi time to move, I guess. Like at the very beginning.
Yeah.
And you just like get rid of the turnip instantly. You're like, oh, I don't even want it.
Yeah, because
She told me that's called turn of time. It's like you work so hard to get the turnip, and you're like, oh, I don't care.
that's actually so funny. That
in,
is
in
just turnip
matchups
time.
like Puff, where Puff's just like air camping me, I actually love doing that because like it just gives Puff more room to like overextend, kind of.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because
But,
the turnip's
against
not really
Marth
doing
and
anything.
Even Luigi sometimes, where it's so hard to touch the ground.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like every turnip is like, oh, I got a turnip.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely shouldn't have been here. I would have been moving. I think I misinputted. But yeah, this turnip is really funny. This is actually a godlike turnip toss.
It's turnip time.
So here would have been a good toss. I mean, I think if he did the high float, it would have been like a higher enough float to challenge the platform, maybe fine. But like, Luigi loves to do like this waveland out of the corner on the platform. Like in the corner, Luigi like he sucks, but also like it's the story of Luigi where like he has to do certain options, but they're all kind of good and like very hard to punish, right? So like Vivat's overcommits here to the corner, and like I just have fucking center, and it's like actually really bad for him all of a sudden, like. Just for no reason. Just because... Oops, it crashed.
Hey.
My shit crashes a lot. I don't know how to make that not happen.
Could we watch like
Go ahead.
I think I wonder which someone that's really patient in the matchup. That's kind of
Yeah, true.
That's
That's a
really
better
aggressive,
idea.
and I
Yeah. He really does just run in, huh? That's probably... Alright.
Because I think I'm alright at that at the matchup, like rushing down Luigi, but I think I'm really bad at like understanding space.
Word.
Like I think B-Bats has an understanding, so he can do it really quickly, because that's just how he likes to play. Where I like.
Is amazing.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Since yesterday, and we know how good
Like
he is.
B-Bats
But
puts the spacing around
is that
Luigi in a
at the
second.
end of the third
It's
game,
like I'm gonna do Peach aerials first, where I feel like someone like that's more patient might do it opposite.
Okay, well this is the perfect set.
wants to trade, but the problem is that great since yesterday, and we know how good he is.
So this is good pressure right off the bat, right? And like Luigi, if a Peach is able to take this much space, like I'm feeling super scared off the bat. If because like I'm like kind of I can't just like dash off the platform like Peach, right? So even off the spawn, you can like be winning stage game.
He's been doing great.
So this is really good, right? Just run off float fair, land, space a bear right here outside my wave dash range.
But the
I think that
problem is
immediate dash
again,
back
it's
is
the first
something I'm
game.
missing. Like as soon as
Peach won't do
Trev
good.
like whiffs the fair,
Yeah.
he's out of there. Like he's just
Yeah.
space again.
But the
So he's like out of
Exactly.
wave dash
Again, it's his
range.
first game. Peach
And yeah, I feel like the way you poke with turnip is huge, right? Like I feel like Peach can just making this pressure where I feel like I'm in the corner. That nair is really good because you're like it's really hard to contest dare, right? So that's why like sometimes you need the nair because it's really quick, hits on both sides, and you can just like get past him or under him and then like hit like the back of Luigi with nair. So that's something like you do need to be going for, I'd
I
say.
probably would have thrown turnip up there. I like throwing turnip up under flat and like you dash back.
So like
Or like when
this first
Luigi
turnip or the
shielded.
next one? Okay, okay.
The next one, yeah, this one.
Okay, for sure.
Like it wouldn't have done anything, but like it kind of like it messed up shield drop timing. Like,
Yeah.
just-
Luigi could probably just like shield drop bear or fairs here. If you jump and throw the turnip, it can also be pretty annoying for Luigi because like I can't really contest here quickly, and then if you just like land and then like down smash or something, it's like feels super fucked. But I think playing patient is good here too, right? He's just like knows there's no reason to overcommit. Okay, yeah. So just this spacing right outside wave dash range, right? And like, so let's look back from Ja's perspective. I'm, as Ja, like trying to slowly like weather the storm of turnips because there's really like there's no way for him to take this space. Like all he can do is poke from the corner with down air, and like even there he could have maybe shield drop buried, but it was like really scary to take the ground. He didn't really have time to react, so it's like Trip is just covering so much space here by this timing. Like he is like this pressure is really clean, and then retreats, and then like this turn up position. Like the fact that he has it out before Ja like can reasonably just wave dash in and hit him is crazy because he's like as Luigi here, just like imagine like what can Luigi do about this turnip? Like fucking nothing. He can move to the platforms at best if he wants to like deal with this turnip.
I think even if he deals with it, it's punishable. Like if he fairs it, if he tries to grab it, it's just
Yeah.
like wasting frames.
The only good things are like maybe power shield or grab the turnip, which I think Ja does. But like, Luigi's not gonna do it fucking every time. And then yeah, here
I'm just trying up there and gets punished.
this is such a good. So he doesn't throw it out immediately, which is smart. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna cover, wait to see if Luigi immediately wave dashes in, and he doesn't. And then he does the turnip toss and covers himself with the forward air because Ja wants to do these grabs, which is crazy. Like Ja just jumps. Corner pressure, again, Luigi likes to use these platforms to escape. So Ja already knows that Triff is smart and knows how to beat Luigi, like holding W and trying to like face smash his way to center. So the face smash strat that like I would probably be spamming versus most Peaches is I'm just gonna like try to wave land in. Just try to wave land on this platform and go all the way in. Triff knows that like Ja knows you can't just do that, you know. Ja can't just do that, so Ja's probably just gonna like land right here maybe, and then like full hop maybe, and like slowly force his way in. Yeah. Dev dash. Genius. Write that down. Just kidding. Nothing to write down. Oh, this is actually a different dev dash. This is a delayed DDD. It looked like he was gonna regrab the ledge, but he did. But yeah, so like, as Peach again, you just like this float is good when they're off the corner because like all my ledge dash options, you just have an up tilt and up smash to hit up, and you can just like try to outspace them, which is what he was doing, and then he like reacts with the shield once he lands. And then this punish string is really good. That was an invisible ceiling. So like sometimes, do you know how invisible ceiling activates?
I do, and it's scary. Every time I see, I get it a lot with when I do Toad accidentally. It's so funny.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
invisible ceiling
yeah.
on flat. Like, yeah, I've you know, that was actually, funnily enough, like as a spectator,
Yeah.
like before I played Melee, it was the Abatus or J1. I was like 15. I was like, I thought it was so fun.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. That was still, like, I had no clue how that worked when that happened, even though I played Luigi. Like, I was like, what?
Yo, what up?
Yo, what's good, Doug? We're
Wow.
doing a little bit of analysis. I'm probably not trying to do too much longer, because I feel like I've been
This is
talking a
good,
lot. So, like,
Would you want to play after Dev?
Yup.
Alright, cool.
So doing, like, anything after, like, hitting Luigi with the single flow cancel aerial is really important, because he, you know, we talked about at Zero how I have, like, CC down smash, and, like, I don't really have much besides that. Like, it's, like, hard for Luigi to do a lot off of, like, Peach. Peach FC aerial is just so fast, and, like, you can, like, do what Triff is doing here, where you just, like, dash back and then try to, like, react if they CC or not. Like, there was a... Doing just, like, bear into nair is really good. You can also do bear, but just, like... And then he's just spacing right outside his pressure, or shield range, and then, like... You can do the low nair down smash. And, like, for Luigi to punish aerial down smash on shield is actually really fucking hard. Like, it's not something he's gonna do reasonably, like, most of the time, unless you make it really obvious. So, if you can get that out in scuffles, it can be pretty tricky. But I think, like, the biggest thing that's probably happening in scuffles is you're probably just, like, throwing out a move. Like, here... Compare, like, what Triff is doing here to, like, what Peach might do. Like, besides just getting hit by this, you know, like, if you throw out this move and then, like, don't immediately follow up, like, Peach can do, or Luigi can do a CC down smash. And if you, like, do this aerial, like, in place, Luigi can, like, you know, toss out down air and, like, hit you.
Waiting one more second.
Yeah, exactly. This forward air pressure is, like, really, really hard to beat. I like that he goes out there. And then just back to the game, and, like, this is so miserable for Luigi. You haven't gotten a single hit in and have taken so much. So, like, not a lot of true combos, right? But just, like, pressure from Triff. And just, like, even that 2 or 3 hit string meant, like, the whole lead, because it's, like, a floaty matchup, and the way they're playing is like that. This was insane. This is, like, a crazy person read he's going for. Jha just falls down with nair, which is good. So, Jha trying to chip his way out of the corner at this part, gets hit, like, you're trying to back airing here, and his game plan involves, like, just playing very front facing, like, beating the Peach with, like, pokes forward air, down air, and, like, F tilt. But, like, you really do need to turn your back more, and, like, I think his biggest problem is he doesn't, like, use the platforms enough to use, like, more tricky movement. He's really just trying to play this very, like, basic style. So, like, he needs center for it to work. Like, him poking out of the corner does not look good. So that's why he's just, like, spamming roll in. That turnip roll in was really good. Juicy from Jha, though. So, like, here, falling down. Luigi can fall down with nair. It's really good just because of the long-lasting hitbox. And then, like, landing here is really hard for Triff. So he's just, like, trying to force his way down to the ground, and that's why he knows he can't do it again. That's why he floats back to the corner, which is good. But this double up smash is really good. Now Jha, again, doing the same thing where he's forward facing, and it's, like, really hard to pressure this corner. That's why I'd like turn around bear here from Jha. But, like, this is fine. He tries, and then he tries to do this run up shield or wave dash and shield, which, like, is just really tough. It's just not very good versus Peach. So, like, you can see how hard it is for Jha to hold his space. And, like, shield is really bad versus, like, run up shield can just get hard red with grab, right? But versus Peach, it's, like, so fucking bad getting caught in your shield. So, like, all your FC aerials obviously are plus on shield, and then, like, even if you down smash or grab after, I can't do anything. And then like you can just be floating outside of the range and like double jump back in and counter, like hit my counter attacks. So like that's why like it's really scary for Ja to be like pressuring here when he knows that Triff is able to like do a float and aerial out. This spacing is basically what gets him punished here. He's trying to contest, but he gets too close, and Triff just immediately nerds out, so his timing is really good from Triff.
You know who J-Habs is?
No.
Okay.
Do they play Sheep?
No, who I wish.
Who do you think takes this stock?
Never Peach ever. Look, see, Luigi's still alive.
True. Damn, this was. It looks like. You just can't get Luigi here, huh? Like, so. Ideally, you could maybe, like, whiff punish the down air with a nair, but, like, this is fine from Triff, I guess. Like, this spacing from Ja is so good. Like, coming down with these double nairs, it seems really hard to deal with. Tournament when it gets punished, or it does. So then, like, floating in the corner, I feel like is Peach's best option most of the time. Like, B-Bats will normally do this, like, yeah, either from the ground going up is smart, and then going to side platform and going, like, here or here, both really good. Going to the corner, obviously a bit scarier, but, like, it's really fucking hard for Luigi to get a kill with just edge guard, like, a lot of the time, depending on percent, because you just have a lot of mix-ups. So now, see, Triff knows this percent. Ja's like looking to F tilt in the corner, so he's playing this corner game really hard, right? And it's like Ja's forced. What Ja wants to do is just like space here and then like catch Triff coming in, right? But Triff just isn't coming in, so it's like fuck. I have to like do something, and this like forces a 50-50 that like you have to take as Luigi to like F tilt or grab here. And it's not like there aren't other options, it's just like you're getting nervous, especially down percent, so that's why he's just like wave dashing in trying to catch the float with F tilt. And it's a really smart shield and grab because he knows that that's Luigi's longest range attack. It's the easiest way to hit in the corner. F smash surprisingly decent versus Luigi, just because, you know, outright
I feel like if that wasn't Pan, it would have been good.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, was that Golf Club? It was Golf
it was
Club.
Club,
Yeah.
never mind.
I think Pan could have been alright, even. The Golf Club's just, like, really tiny, I feel like. But, this looks miserable.
Like, yeah, you can't even grab turnip.
Yeah.
If you throw it back, Peach, it doesn't matter if Peach reacts.
Yeah.
You can't grab or do an aerial. You can't do anything. So, like...
So, yeah, I think it's just a matter of, like, the spacing, and then, like, it might be worth to, like, next time, I'm definitely down to do this again soon, is, like, watch, like, a Peach making the mistakes during scuffles.
Yeah.
You know, just, like, that sort of thing. What could go wrong more.
Maybe more Luigi perspective.
Yeah. So, yeah, now, like, under the side platform, right, Luigi likes to poke, but he can't. Like, the space between. The fact that you can threaten here or here, but can't threaten both of them at the same time is so huge. Like, this tiny bit of space means so much for Peach.
What is that? No lag. Oh my god.
So that's what, like, Tripp does a really good job here. Again, he, like, is just trying to wait outside the F tilt range. He does get hit, but, like, doesn't really end up battering that much. And that way he escaped the corner was really good too. He like baited with the shield, and like Ja tries to go for this tomahawk grab, which is a good idea, but like Luigi's just so slow. Like Luigi picks his options just significantly slower than Peach does in these scrambles, so it's like that's how he's able to like get over and hit him. And again, Ja just reaching with these F tilts, and like you'll see Luigi's do this often too. Like this is max range of his wave dash, and like Triff just knows. Triff just knows like this is as far as he can go, and he's waiting right outside the range. He pulls a turn up, dashes back, and then punishes. What do you do to punish it? He just does the return up down smash. Yeah.
Did he edge cancel the side B?
Yes. It's a bit easier than you'd expect. Oh, the bait missed it on purpose. I remember Noah, like 2 for Tuesday, one of the first times I met him.
I love that nair.
Yeah.
He turn up and nair.
One of the first times I met him, he was just doing super wave dashes all the time. He plays Samus, and then he missed one, and he was like, "Yeah, see, I missed that one on purpose. It was a mix-up, blah blah blah." And I just wasn't good enough at the game to understand if he was joking or not, so I just didn't know for like years. I was like, "Wait." And then I was convinced for a while. I was like, "Oh, okay, no, it's Noah. Like, he's really good. He's definitely missing those on purpose." Yeah, let's see. And then, boop. Oof. That float feels really good. I mean, this works too. Triff, so like, here, what you can do is just turn your back and back air and then grab ledge, but, it's scary because of misfire, right? Like, it's a bit harder to time, versus like this, he's like trying to float over it. But, this works too. Dare nair on ledge. I'm pretty sure you can just do that. Like, and the best I could do is try to smash the eye in and reverse nair, or like smash the eye down and try to grab the ledge. But it's like very hard. Jesus.
This looks awful.
So yeah, and then sometimes that was actually disgusting. Yeah, turnip like doing stuff with the falling turnip is so brutal with Luigi. Like sometimes Peaches will do like the Z drop nair on me, and like or bear is actually really tricky. Getting me like figuring out when I need to shield is really good, right? Because like this is just Jaws like moving around trying to get back to the ground, and Triff has a turnip, and it's like, oh shit, like I am either eating this turnip or I'm shielding, and then he just makes shielding like worse than eating the turnip because he just catches the wave dash in and then does that insane combo.
Oh, and that happened to me in the crew battle. I was so sad.
What happened?
Peaches goes, where Peaches goes past battlefield.
Oh yeah. I hate that. It's so stupid the way it works. Boom. Boomed. Alright. Maybe... Well, we each got a stock, so maybe we stop there. Dev, I'm sorry. That was mostly Peach perspective, I'm gonna be honest.
That's okay, I should empathize with other characters.
How are you feeling? Are you annoyed at Sidward? Are you feeling like you learned, or do you feel like having the understanding of the Peach perspective helped?